It's a Sun Belt Conference battle between the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Panthers of Georgia State. Georgia State won the toss, deferred. It'll be the Chanticleers in white taking the football first. Sun Belt Conference opener is underway. Kickoff back to the goal line is fielded by McDoom. Between the hashes, now breaking outside at the 15, cross the 20, down the far sideline, 35-40, a foot race before being pummeled out of bounds at midfield, but a terrific return by Matthew McDoom, the true freshman out of Winter, passing the mark previously held by Mac Jones of Alabama. It's a fun offense to watch with a lot of toys for Grayson McCall, who gets the snap out of the shotgun. From the pocket, deep down the sideline, wide open, and with an easy path to the end zone, it's Jared Brown. One play and a 50-yard score.
Came in here giving up 37 points a game, and this is an easy route. This is just a wheel route. Second man through the zone, coming out of the backfield. They disguised it, slid a running back in there behind the quarterback, but you have to be able to defend that a little bit better.
Hensley on for the extra points. Hammers it home, and the Chanticleers get a 50-yard kickoff return. Exceptions, you got Antavius Lane with 9. Both were all Sun Belt a year ago. On third and short, and stacked up at about the 47. That'll be good for a first down, and that is C.J. Beasley who gets the call.
We can gouge them in the passing game, and they've done a pretty good job thus far.
McCall out of the gun, kind of a pistol look with Beasley behind him. McCall will keep it, little option play, late toss, and Brown gets it and streaks down the sideline, beats a man at the 25, angling toward the middle. What a score for Jared Brown. 53 yards, and Coastal Carolina has pounced all over the Panthers.
You can see that Grayson McCall is so comfortable with this offense. Watch him take his time on this option. He knows who the guy to option off of that's being blocked. He knew that and said, well, I just have to be a little bit more patient, wait till a running lane creates itself, and then make the pitch clear.
I mean, the last possible second, he tossed it. Extra point. Hooks in. Of Jamari Thrash and Robert Lewis, they're two wideouts who have had a great start to the season. See where they go here. Four-man rush. Pocket collapses, and going down on the sack is Granger. Jaquan Griffin, the senior out of Rome, Georgia, got in the backfield and got the sack.
They're owning the line of scrimmages.
Javion Hiley and Isaiah Likely now in the NFL for the Ravens. On third down. Passed over the middle, bobbled, and dropped. So Jared Brown finally misses one. And Coastal's offense, we'll see though, they're not afraid to go for it.
A full game going. Establish that you're going to be able to run the football even if these are backup offensive linemen.
Has been the strength of their team this year. On first down, it's going to be Carroll getting to the edge. And gets pummeled at the 25-yard.
Don't run inside. Jared Clark is living there, number 15. He's stuffing your run. You're going to have to get your perimeter running game. Got a man deep.
Deep downfield, has a couple of steps. It's caught. A little bit underthrown, otherwise that would have been 6 for Robert Lewis, who is the fastest player on the team for Georgia State.
Lewis readjusting to this catch. As you mentioned, Mike, he was behind him by 8 yards, but the ball hung in the air a little bit. But a big play for the Panthers.
A 47-yard gain, easily the biggest play thus far for
fourth down. So knowing that that's the mindset of your head coach, if I'm Darren Granger, I just have to stay away from the negative play right now. We just need some type of positive yardage.
He hands it off to his thumper, and that's going to be, I believe, good enough for the first down. Tucker Gregg probing the right side of that offensive line. Tucker Gregg with nearly 1,800 career yards, the second all-time rusher in school history.
Granger getting a little bit closer to the end zone, bringing up third and short.
Third and short. Gregg, the battering ram, banging his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tucker Gregg. Tucker Gregg has been the reliable power back for this offense for the last 4 years.
On the field to make this a 7-point ball game.
It is an 8-play, 87-yard drive, just what the doctor ordered if you're
You see here, anytime Greg's there, they like to run the football between the tackles, likes running to contact, bruising running style, not afraid to mix it up, and that forward lean, accurately put the defense on their heels.
Third of the yard, it's Beasley. No, it's McCall. No, it's Beasley. Boy, they do such a good job at the mesh point of disguising who's actually got.
Needs to make that tackle at the line of scrimmage closer before he lets him get by.
Good start to the game for C.J. Beasley. Again, no Reese White tonight. This is McCall, the late pitch, and that's going to gobble up another 10, 11 yards. Jared Brown, again, the wide receiver, often lined up in the backfield. 63 touchdowns, just 7 picks.
Wow, outstanding. But 9 times 7 is 63, right?
That's it. That's a 9-to-1 ratio. That's pretty darn good. On second down, a little jump pass caught at the 30, and angling out of bounds is Jared Brown. I mean, McCall's just. It's the 7th play of the drive on first down in plus territory. McCall fakes the handoff, quickly rifles one in the flat, and weaving his way to the 10-yard line is Sam Pinckney, again the former Georgia State Panther.
And, recognize vanilla coverage, playing cover 3, linebacker number 17, McCullum, too far on the inside, not able to get to Coastal right here and hold him to a field goal try. That'd be a huge victory for this defense.
Again, it's Beasley behind McCall on third down. McCall takes it to the end zone for the touchdown. Grayson McCall with his 2nd rushing score of the year from 2 yards out, and the Chanticleers on offense are making it look easy. Hensley on for the extra point, hammers it home, and it's back to a 2-score lead as Coastal just marches down the field led by Grayson McCall.
Good job just setting it up. He realizes there's a little crease, take the crease. Running back doesn't complain about that one because McCall makes such good decisions. Not a stingy quarterback, but once you stop accounting.
Settles with all the realignment. Big third down play here for Granger. Pocket finally collapses and he's sacked. He got a little cozy back there, and then all of a sudden Fofana came rifling in and drops him for a loss of 8. Ball out of the shotgun. 4-man rush from the pocket. Now steps up and fires. Complete on the run. Catches in stride does C.J. Beasley. And that makes all the difference on a first down grab for 15.
I mean, that's not fair. I mean, he's your check down coming out the backfield. So he steps up knowing, oh, where's my check down? Right here. Hit him in stride. It's a 3-yard pass, but they picked up 12 yards on it. That's mastering your.
But that's a likely house call for Coastal. 2nd and short. Firing through the hole and inside the 40. First down yardage for CJB.
Willie Moist, right guard. Antoine Loper winning their battles one-on-one, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Lampkin all Sunbelt a year ago. Quick fire into the flat at the 25, lowering the shoulder and stumbling inside the 15-yard line. That is Sam Pinckney again. Sam Pinckney's an interesting story, Jay, because it speaks to Devin now in his career. Oh, by the way, he's got a Chanticleer tattooed on his calf. On third down, little jump pass and scooped up for a catch at the 7. Not much there, though. It'll set up a 3rd and short.
During that drive and able to tip that ball to hold the Chanticleer short.
24-yard chip shot for Hensley. Snap and hold are good, and that is right down Peachtree. 24-7. Coastal Carolina making a statement in this first half from Atlanta.
So reliant on these individual efforts. Can't keep that up against a really talented defense.
Hit as he throws. That one was on target, but dropped by Robert Lewis.
Wow. Starting to get a big play. You got 3rd and 4, which is very manageable.
Georgia State defense. Coastal 4 out of 6 on third down. 3rd and 5. Split twin look for McCall. Steps up, hit as he throws, and that is incomplete, intended for Pinckney. That time they got the pass rush. McCullum got the pressure in the backfield. And
coach is going to listen to him, I believe. Over on the sideline, he's talking to the official.
Meanwhile, Jamias Williams back to receive the punt from Crenshaw. Racing up to the 40, grabs it, Now heading toward the edge and down the sideline, out of bounds, inside the 30. Best field position of the night for the Panthers, trailing it 24-7. If you're Georgia State right now.
Soft zone now, so now's the time you can go through your progressions as a quarterback, trust your offensive line, and find the right place to go with the football.
Four-man rush. Granger steps up, now going to tuck it and run. Past the 20, and surging ahead of the 18-yard line.
They're going
on
for it.
another tackle. You think so?
They're going for it. This is what Coach Elliott talked about. You know, in situations like this, I like his quote. He said, if you settle for 3 points, I know the emotion was there, trying to see if he had any look he liked, but I think, the difference between 10 and 14 right now is not that great, but the difference between being stuck on 7 down to a team that's got 24 is greater.
Still got to make the kick, and that's exactly what Michael Hayes does. Kick is perfect, 2-score game, 5 minutes to go, first half. Georgia State just got a good run from their defense, so try to rely on them here. Sun Belt football, which has dominated several of the headlines so far this year in college football. This is the season opener for these two programs that have had a lot of success of late. Good job absorbing the hit by Sam Pinckney, and that's going to be a first down. Catches for the Baltimore Ravens. Pinckney saw void, and he has become a key person. He's a key player as well. C.J. Beasley, I mean, he just fired through that hole with a head of steam. From the pocket, McCall lets loose on second down. That'll be a first down inside the 30. It's Pinckney again, quickly becoming his favorite target of the season. 10 yards and a first down. Coastal has been good on third down thus far. McCall, little pitch, not this time. Completely smothered was C.J. Beasley. A bear hug provided by Jeffrey Clark.
They say
snap and hold are good. Kick has the leg. Kick is right down Broadway. 27-10, Coastal Carolina on top of Georgia State.
You're not going to give it up to Aaron Judge? I mean, you don't say baseball without leading with
absolutely.
Aaron Judge.
Chance to win the Triple Crown.
Nice throw.
Over the middle. That's the best throw of the night for Darren Granger. And he hits Jarius Cradle right in the middle of the jersey.
A little bit of tempo right now, getting it going, see if they can keep the protection up on this drive.
Granger going to run, weaving his way into plus territory. That'll be another first down at the 44-yard line of Coastal. Killing on the tackle for the Chanticleers.
To Coastal Carolina. Good job by Carroll making that run and giving the ball straight to the official so they can hurry up and get set for the second down play.
On second and short. Again, it's number 23 in blue, Marcus Carroll. First down yardage to the 29-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 59 seconds to go. Carroll stays in on 1st and 10. On play action. Missile over the middle, caught at the 15, breaking a tackle at the 10. A touchdown for Robert Lewis. Best drive of the night for Georgia State on a 29-yard hookup from Granger to Lewis for the score. In 1:06. And I'm sure Georgia State fans watching are saying, where has that been all game? They hope to see a lot more of it, and gets it first in the second.
Yeah, take a look at his head. He's looking left all the way, comes back, quick decision to the right. That look to the left moved the linebacker, gave him a nice throwing hole, nice route timing, good velocity on the throw, allows Lewis to go into the end zone untouched.
That is already 5 from the 25. McCall with time. Coxon fires, streaking down the sideline, right on target, and then breaking a tackle, a stiff arm, a cutback at the 10, and a touchdown! Jared Brown, my goodness, what a play, but a penalty flag is all the way back at the Coastal 20-yard line.
Personal foul, hands to the face, 72 offense. That's a 15-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Wow, that is the first penalty of the game. And it's
Right side, your right tackle, number 72 by the pylon. Oh, he got that hand in there and hooked it. That is hands to the face.
Yeah, McCall wants one more. He is racing to the line. 1 second, 0, and that's it. Did not get it off in time. That's going to be our halftime score. 27-17, and again, Georgia State will get it. That have really made strides over the last few years. Coastal Carolina back-to-back 11-win seasons. Georgia State 3 consecutive bowl games. 4 out of the last 5 times they've played.
I think it's got to get on the same page, get the timing right.
Now 3rd and 7, another deep ball. This one toward the sideline, and that's going to be contact and a flag. That ball was on target. Cradle beat his man, Matthew McDoom, the true freshman.
The pass.
Possible 4-down territory if you can get something positive on 3rd and 3. They give
truck
it to their battering ram, and that's exactly what he does. Trucks ahead. Tucker Gregg, one of the most physical running backs in the Sun Belt Conference, gobbles up 5 at a
pound that Clark displays is unbelievable.
And a Dorchester Mass on 3rd and long. That one is missiled complete. You guessed it, Robert Lewis. Another target, another catch for 11 and a 1st down.
And we see Granger delivers a good fastball here. And he can rip the fastball. That's his with the throw. 1st down, Georgia State. Impressive.
With time. Deep shot. Picked off. Beautiful interception that time by Charles Arnold.
School making his daddy proud. The coach over there. Give me that. Drive over.
Thus far in this game, a well executed play by defensive back and Charles Arnold. As Jay mentioned, from Fairburn, his dad is a high school football coach. 8-yard. On 2nd and 10, it's McCall. Fakes the handoff, buys time, flushed out, and will wisely just throw it away. Penalty flag flown in by the back judge. Now 2 penalty flags thrown in. Beasley, the deep back, and a staggered eye look. He gets it with a head of steam, and he'll have plenty for the 1st down. That's actually Nate Hope who got the ball. Nate Hope, the redshirt junior out of Marion. On 3rd and 7, it's McCall. From the pocket, perfectly thrown pass in stride, caught by Mobley for a 1st down. 16 yards, worked to perfection.
Oh, that was
in the secondary this year. McCall on play action. Throws it again on target. Caught at the 15 and wrestled down Tyson Mobley. He's just one of those guys, McCall is, that can throw it from any angle. Rolling left play of this drive for McCall, and the Chanticleers. Beasley and Hope the backs. McCall cuts it back, spins inside, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Jordan Jones on the stop for the Panthers. So now 1st and goal for Coastal Carolina.
hard increments.
1st down and goal from the 2. McCall, handoff, spinning, banging, and brought backwards. Got maybe a yard, did Beasley, but a nice job.
McCall on the option coming up.
You got Mobley and Pinckney at the bottom of your screen. McCall, handoff into the belly of the waiting Nate Hope, who plunges into the end zone. What a drive by Coastal Carolina. For the extra point, and it's a 17-point lead now for Coastal. 3:15 to go.
You invest in the facilities, you build the fan base, they come out. Those were the type of members they were looking for, and I think this is a conference that's definitely.
That is a fumble, a free ball scooped up by Coastal Carolina, and a touchdown for the Chanticleers. They'll take another look at it, but it was knocked away.
Let the play go and let the booth tell you whether or not it was a forward pass or not.
Now this is a classic. Is it empty hand when it's going forward or not?
I thought it was a forward pass on the field. You know, when I saw it live, I thought he's trying to throw the ball forward. Ball goes ahead about 5 or 6 yards, but I don't fault. And I think, you know, the officials got it right.
Yeah, the good news for Georgia State is that it takes 7 off the board for Coastal. The bad news is you still got a punt, and they almost got that one blocked. Michael Hayes, who's got a heck of a leg, both kicking and punting. 42 yards in the air, no return.
Abilities, he goes in motion.
There it is, orbits around the backfield. McCall looked at him. Now going to tuck it and run. And McCall weaves his way to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. 14-yard scamper by Grayson McCall, brought down by Abraham and Benziol.
You win first down, negative play.
Last year 42-40, but there is one caveat. Grayson McCall did not play in that game. They still got 40 on the board, but they're back up. Beasley making magic. Second effort, third effort, finally stacked up and brought down at the 39-yard line. And if you wonder if there's maybe just a little fatigue setting back for Wake Forest, he has been such a key cog for their success under Coach Clawson. They've been a great story out of the ACC.
Nice
Leaping
catch.
grab, top floor, Sam Pinckney using that 6'4" frame. It remains a 3-score game. If you give up a touchdown, that's a whole different story. Critical play right here with your backup quarterback in and throws it right into the chest of Shamar McCollum, who read that one all the way. Nice job by number 17, the senior out of Hamer, South Carolina. Lead from 38. Kicking toward left center field here at Center Park Stadium. Snap and hold are good. Kick is on the way, and it is wide right. So the Georgia State defense winds up getting it done after all. Make sure that that lower leg is okay. Looked like a potential ankle injury. There's a ball right on target at the 45 and down to midfield. That's Jamari Thrash. We haven't called his name much, but Jamari Thrash had a school record 213 yards last week.
And these are the throws that we know Granger can make going across for them to give him the threat to stretch the field.
Third and short. Again, no push on that line. He is going to be short. He ran into a brick wall by the name of Gerard Clark.
Don't get sideways. They need to still run downhill, but I wouldn't run towards Jared Clark, who's lined up over the right guard right now.
Hand off. Clark got it. First down, Panthers, when they needed it most. Greg, the super senior out of Chatsworth, Georgia. And a fumble on the exchange. Pouncing on it was Granger, I believe, but he might not have been able to hold on either. J.T. Killen was in on the play, and it might be.
But you see number 15 starting with penetration, followed up by Josiah Stewart, who's another.
And they still kind of carry that chip on their shoulder like they're the underdog. They're the team that nobody thought would ever play FBS. They're the team that nobody thought would ever be relevant in college football. They have been back-to-back 11-win seasons. I mentioned the wins over two ranked opponents a couple of years ago. Who could forget that?
Belt Conference, but early on this season it's been the Stun Belt Conference with the stunning victories. And then I think it's going to become the Fun Belt, where you're going to see some wacky games out there. Some teams are going to beat some people you don't expect. And it'll be fun, enjoyable football. Quarterback play, phenomenal. Well, I've just really been impressed with their offensive and defensive lines, though. Didn't know they were that good, that dominating. Look at this.
Pick at the 25. And quickly down around the 20-yard line. That's Trey Pinckney, the redshirt junior from right here. And
you're responsible for this one. He's just dropping back to depth. One of those things where you're looking at him like, are you really about to throw the ball to me? he threw it to you. And good job by Pinckney. Looking him down all the way, just looks beyond the drop linebacker for a costly interception that'll do it.
Got to give defensive coordinator Chad Staggs a lot of
his arm. So he's a talented passer, not the runner of Carpenter or McCall.
Oh, it's deflected and picked off at the 25. Here comes Jontre Hunter, and he will win this foot race by 10 yards. Touchdown, Panthers. We asked the coaching staff about him. What did they tell us? To pick up and play the way he's capable of. This is the kind of play they want to see more of number one in blue.
I mean, what a fantastic individual effort. Once he realized he was not going to be able to get to the quarterback, get in the throwing lane.
and Jarrett Guest is in the game, facing a 3rd and 6 here. Blitz, and one thing he can do is run, and he weaves his way into plus territory all the way to the 45-yard line. Jarrett Guest, boy, all 3 of their quarterbacks can really burst onto the scene, but they have gone from virtual anonymity, and that's crucial if that was on Georgia State, drawing them off sides on 3rd and short. And it looks like that's exactly what it's going to be. You just can't have those kind of mistakes. About the teal turf, they associate Coastal with Myrtle Beach, and they associate this man, C.J. Beasley, with another big run. He's already got his first, but they have not shown signs of any setback. This might be a path to the end zone. It is! Taking the lick and keep on ticking. Jarrett Guest, the 3rd string quarterback, finds pay dirt, and that.
What do? Just fake it, design run all the way. Cornerback taking on a quarterback. And that's where that smart running by Guest as he takes out Brown.
He basically ran right through Brykees Brown, the former Georgia Bulldog. So just when Coastal left that door ajar, the turn
points last week, a week ago, and your defense is giving up, 37 points a game. You know you can't sustain that and be victorious, but I think the loss.
They got hot at the end of last year to get to the bowl game, based primarily on their defense. But the defense right now is very much a question mark for this Panthers squad.
Fantastic. Late in the game. This is a quick turnaround for both squads, having to play on a Thursday, and I think at a certain point you try and get some backup reserves in there.
Pass on the money. It's a quick turnaround from a Saturday to a Thursday, especially for college kids. From the pocket, escaping now on the run. Granger will angle out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Better day.
But the offensive line just could not handle Coastal Carolina's pressure.
Open man, looked like a little wheel route, penalty flag, and a touchdown is the call. Jamias Williams gets into the end zone, but let's see what the flag is all about.
Offensive pass interference, number 2. Previous spot enforcement, replay, 1st down.
It's on Jamari.
See number 2. Drive his man back, and he's just going through it. Ah, that's tough.
That's ticky-tack right there.
That's too tight to me. Obviously he wants to run to be covered in that situation. Tough break for him.
That's definitely a tough call to wipe off a touchdown. Now 2nd and goal, backed up all the way to the 25. This play goes nowhere.
Fumble.
And the ball squirts out and
that.
scooped up at the 20-yard line. Tobias Fletcher on the recovery for the Chanticleers.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. 1st and 10, Coastal Carolina.
Amon Green caught it, the tight end. It would be the 4th turnover of the night for the Panthers.
A team like Buffalo, you never know what you're going to get with Buffalo out of the MAC. But they have some pieces in place. Gardner Webb, a little bit closer than many people expected. But coming
unorthodox trends. The road team has won every game in the series between Coastal Carolina and Georgia State. Chanticleers will be off to a 4-0 start. This was a statement game. We said at the top, Jay Walker, they made a statement tonight, the Chanticleers did.
They're for real, and very exciting team to watch. And they're no longer just the school that produced